Okay, so we're going to work quick study 612 in this video. I asked, if you were watching the last video, to go ahead and read this problem. If you haven't read it yet, pause the video. It's on the screen now. Read it. 612. Read it. So pause the video and read it. Okay, I assume you paused the video and read the problem. Maybe you didn't, but you're going to have to refer back to it because I'm not going to read it. But anyway, so we have A, B, C, D, E. We need to figure out how to put those on a bank reconciliation to make sure that when we're done with the bank reconciliation, our adjusted bank book and our adjusted book figures are equal to each other. All right, so I assume you've read these. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to flip over to my solutions. Whoops. And finally, here we go. All right, so each statement has its own balance, ending balance that the bank sends you. And the ending balance for August 31st is $51.60. And on August 31st, the ending book balance was $5,500, so they're not equal. We were given, just like I said, we're given A, B, C, D, and E to deal with on reconciling the bank statement. We had a unrecorded deposit of $12.40 that we need to add back. Another reason to do bank reconciliations is from time to time the bank makes an error. In this case, they posted to organic foods account $80 check that should have been posted to another company. So we need to add that back and tell the bank to fix it. And they will, because they're wrong and we're right. We also had outstanding checks that need to be deducted, checks that we wrote that the bank doesn't know about as of the end of the day, August 31st. So $51.60 plus $12.40 plus $80 minus $11.20 is $53.60. Now look, guys, go over these in a few minutes. Takes you a lot longer to do these bank recs. So after you've worked this and read the problem, looked at the video, try working this one again on your own. I would just grab a blank sheet of paper, just this, and see if you can work it on your own. You'd be surprised how effective that'll be instead of just jumping into your homework problems. So the book balance is $5,500. The bank fees, bank service charges, bank fees, bank expense, whatever you'd like to call it, they're all synonymous, was $20 plus, for some reason or another we didn't know about until we got the bank statement that there was an NSF check. I always wanted our banks to let us know immediately on the NSF checks, send us something immediately. NSF check was returned. That means a check bounced. Non-sufficient funds, NSF, not non-sufficient funds. So, we made that deposit earlier in August probably. The check bounced and it's come back and they're going to take it off. Now, I don't remember, was that $20 a return check fee? It doesn't say. It could have been the return check fee from D. So, oftentimes the bank will charge a return check fee. So not only did you get a return check, but the bank charged you because the person who wrote the check didn't have enough money to cover the check. Anyway, so $5,500, there's nothing to add. Minus 20, minus 120 is $53.60. So these two equal. Again, so I've worked quick study 612 and also quick study 6.6. What I'd encourage you to do immediately after watching these videos, if you have time, maybe a little later, go pull up the book and grab a sheet of paper, blank sheet of paper, don't really overthink it, and rework these. All right, rework the two bank recs here that I've gone over. And you just pull up the ebook, work them real fast, and see how you did. If you get a little lost and you're trying to do it without looking at your notes, and then you end up having to look at your notes, I still think this is a successful endeavor. I think it'll move you closer to being able to do really well in your homework more quickly and understanding the material more thoroughly so you're ready for the exam. If you have any questions, please email me.